What's up guys, Control here with a odd Taunt Druid deck. So today I was trying to think about what other Baku decks I could make that are a little bit different, and I actually got inspired by one of my more casual friends who plays this game for fun. He had an odd Taunt Druid deck with Hadronics in it for standard, and I figured, well, you don't get N'Zoth in it in wild. You do get some fun tools, cards like Sludge Belcher, stuff like that. So I thought that I would try and make a wild version of an odd Hadronics Druid. So that's kind of what I threw together here. Baku is in fact a beast, so you do have to watch out. You can't really play that before you do have Hadronics' back from Witching Hours. Which means that this deck kind of ends up being a little bit worse of a version than just standard Taunt Druids. So if you're going to craft one, definitely craft the standard one. But I think the deck's still really cool, and I like it a lot, and kind of just an interesting homebrew, just something that I really want to do. Just throw a deck together, play with Druid's upgraded hero power. I think it's called like Ferocious Howl or Dire Howl or something. You almost never get to use the upgraded Druid hero power, and that's kind of just what I wanted to do today. So that's what we're going to be doing, and this is a shell that I figured it would have the most success in. So without any further ado, let's hop into some games and build some walls with Hadronics. Play against like other streamers like that. One thing that's like really interesting to note is I think one of the reasons why Overwatch is like blowing up so hard is because like and why all the streamers always seem like they're having a great time is because the matchmaking, like there's no matchmaking in the game. So if you're like really good at Overwatch, like top 0.5% of the player base, like you hop in a game and you almost always know that you're gonna win unless like something is fucked up or you get like really bad RNG. But you hop into Overwatch and you almost just always win it. Like you watch Ninja or somebody, he almost always just wins, right? And the reason for that is there's no matchmaking in Overwatch. So you're like playing against rank 20s when you're like rank 1 legend basically. And it's hard to have a bad time when you're playing a game that you like and you just continuously stomp on people. And I feel like a really open tournament mode like that, obviously like the super competitive ones wouldn't be against like lower rank players and stuff. But Hearthstone doesn't really have that because you get a lot of frustration in this game sometimes. So a lot of the streamers don't seem like they're having as much fun as you would from like an Overwatch, sorry, not an Overwatch, but a Fortnite perspective. But yeah, I mean, we can just hope and wait for that because I think that'll be really cool for the game and make it super nice. Because ladder is honestly lame. Like I just queue in the same aggro paladin for like the 3rd time in an hour now. Lots of fun. Whereas you could just run tournaments where you like ban Call to Arms, you ban Woodcaller, you ban Sea Witch, you ban Barnes, and then magically the meta shifts completely and you have to think about what decks you build instead of just going HS replay. Oh, most played aggro paladin deck, 59% win rate. Let me click on this. Let me copy the deck just like my opponent has. Sorry, he's not playing the most played one. That's a mad scientist in the deck. He wanted to switch it up and become creative and play Secret Paladin. So let's see. He is this one of science? Okay, he clicked this aggro paladin. He's like 65.9% win rate. Let's copy this deck and play it. That's how that worked.
What if?
It feels like that's kind of what Wild's become too. Before you'd see people playing like weird decks like this, but homebrewing has kind of just disappeared.
Your magic shall not save you.
But I mean, we might get there eventually though. I'm kind of optimistic about tournament mode and all that kind of stuff. And by kind of, I mean I'm very optimistic about it. I have high hopes for it being really good for the game. And really good for players like me who get frustrated with just ladder in general sometimes. Doesn't no matchmaking mean a lot higher of a learning curve? Well, if you're like a hard stuck rank 20 player, you're not really learning anything when you're playing the game anyways. But yes, at the top I would argue yes, because you're not challenged a lot. So if you're not really good at the game, then it makes it harder to get better, I would say, yeah. Let's go play the Bog Creeper here. I don't have a dragon, otherwise I play Chelma every time. That's a rough competitive for me. That's all I get though. But I think that's one thing with Fortnite where all the streamers always seem like they're super positive and always happy. It's because they're just winning a lot. And it's kind of like Hearthstone, when you win you get like a small dose of dopamine and stuff. Same way in Fortnite. Or just any video games in general, it's kind of what they're designed to do, is just make you happy when you're doing well. Because they're basically just playing like League of Legends bronze games when they're challengers all day long. Is what like your average Fortnite lobby will be. Which isn't bad, and it's definitely working for the game, right? Like I'm not saying it's like, oh, you know, all these streamers gonna play against shitters all day. That's not my point. It's just interesting. Hearthstone won't get a ban list for ladder. It's a mobile card game. It won't ever get a ban list. Too complicated. Unless like the only reason or way that this game will change significantly is if Artifact takes up like a huge portion of the market share. Otherwise, I see no changes happening. They don't need to, dude. There's no reason for them to change any. Oh, that's really good, dude. Just simply chill on it. Because we got the dragon. Perfect curve. But you know, if they don't do that, there's not really a reason for them to change anything. If you think about it. Because what's Hearthstone's competition right now? Gwent? No. Like actually, what competes with this video game? I just don't see it myself. There's just nothing in the same field right now for like digital card games. Magic Gathering Arena? Hell no. Yo. LTI guy, thank you for the 10, man. Appreciate it. Be having a great day, man. Bruh. Hope you're having a good one, man. Thank you. Very generous of you, bro. What if I could maybe come to Hearthstone what Dota is to League? Yes, that would be nice. I would like that a lot. You're in March right now, dude. I feel you, man. I feel you. You know, you don't necessarily have to make the format good. You just have to make it fun for you. That's what I've kind of figured out. Is, you know, I'm just one person. What I think the format should be isn't what the format's going to be, and I have to accept that. The game devs just don't care. It's whatever. So I'm making my own fun and wild now. And my own fun is trying to do something like this. I come up with an interesting deck idea that's kind of hard to build and try and build it in a way so the deck works and can be played on ladder to an extent. And that's sort of what I'm doing. I mean, it's literally what I'm doing, but you can play Secret after, right? It's good time bench. Yeah, so I just play Dragon and Dragon probably. Just make a wall. But that's kind of the way that I figured out that I want to play the game right now. Because just trying to try hard on ladder right now for a while is not very fun. I'll say that for standard. And I think that's important when you're playing this game, is just figuring out the way that you have fun doing it and to do that. Like today, I lost to a big priest who coined Barnes on turn 3. Next game, I queued up another priest, concede on turn 1. I just don't want to play against priest. So I'm going to stay at rank 5 and not do it and just enjoy myself. That's basically it, man. And I think stuff like that's really important.
The light dims, but we fight.
Best card all time, Dr. Boom. Yep. I mean, Dr. Boom's pretty good here. Fortunately, I get a spell zone it. Oh, Favor's really bad. Maybe if he did that first. I think high ranks still do matter in this game, because if you want to get high ranks in Hearthstone, you still just have to consistently outperform your opponents. Like, I wouldn't write off players who get high ranks and say they're bad or anything right now, because I don't think they are. I think it's Get Down Evention, not Redemption, so I'm just going to Spellstone first to test, see what's up. Beautiful. Good stuff. I need to pick up Hadronix very soon. Like, probably in the next 2 turns, which is kind of a steep order, because it means that I mean, I have 3 cards to draw, right? Curator half the time, Occult all the time, and Hadronix all the time. But it's kind of, like, off.
What would Uther do?
Ow. Strong Boombot.
Put this apple on your head.
Juggle. He hasn't played a challenger yet. I feel like he will right now. So he's trying to play terrain next turn then. If he's doing that. If he's not going tall, he's going wide. He wants to play terrain. See you, Rod. Thanks for the reset, man. Appreciate it. Have a good day, dude. Okay, so he thinks that. That's fine. Cloud Camera is kind of weird. I don't really like the card, to be honest. I feel like I've never really found Cloud Camera to be that good. It's always been very mediocre for me. But a lot of people swear by it, and I just like almost completely disagree with them. I just need to draw the good card here. Hollow gets me one card deeper. Not the good card, man.
This'll be good.
You know, I really don't just want to tank the 2 and then take 1 extra damage. I'll leave Get Down up. Gives him a dead card too, because he has 2 in the deck, and he's only played 1.
Put this apple on
Like
your
the active one right now, so that's good. Okay. Hero Power, Sunkeeper. Wait, does he have room? No, he doesn't. Wait, does he know that he fatigues off that, or no? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter, right? It's not relevant. It's just me drawing Hydronics now, or Oakart, one of the two. 15.5%. We get there sometimes. Most of the time we don't, but sometimes we do. That should be Redemption or Revenge.
The menagerie is for guests only.
Trade. I mean, I'm not dead this turn. And he's probably going to Dream, like trade 1 Dream. Go face for... what's the fuck? Okay, so no Dream. So he's trying to play around the Hadronic Sun. I don't have Witching Hour in hand, so I actually can't go for 2 waves, but... And I actually haven't played Apple Bombs either, which is really bad too. Damn, that actually really sucks for me. I played both of Sleeping Dragons, so Choma's not going to be active. That'd be really backbreaking for him if it was, though. But now we do this. She fatigues for, so he fatigues for 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 2, 3 is 5. 5 plus 9 is... Fatigues for 2, wait, do I just win? 2, 3 is 5. 4, 5 is 9, and 6. Yeah, I just win, right? I just win. GG. I kind of want to build the wall, but I mean, I'll just take the W, dude. It's fine. It's your Power Pass, and that's game. GG. Weird Divine Favor, huh? Really weird Divine Favor.
The light dims.
I'll take the W, though. I mean... Kind of funny we never truly go down. Pass, and that's 1 over. GG. That one was kind of interesting. It's really weird how close we were to dying, though. For the last couple turns. We had a decent early draw. Wasn't like great.